I hope from wherever you're watching from, you've got your foul weather gear because it might get some rain on this one. This is the 5th race of the 3rd and final series of the Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday night racing, and a lot of the boats have gotten enforced. They do have a drop, but what's really impressive is that it didn't make a difference for any of our leaders. Valhalla is still doing really, really well in the J30s. In the Etchells, Carumba, Jose Fuentes' boat, both of these boats have 7 or more points for a lead. And for Doghouse, Laughing Gull, Jab, and H20, they've got to move it or lose it. They're sitting in second by only a little bit. The far 30s definitely owned that line, shoving Perf Zero and all the J35s out of their way. But Stray Dogs got more sail area, punching through. Blockade Runner was having some issues right at go, and now 20 seconds later, still. Oh, unfortunately, Blockade was trying to get back to the starting line and couldn't get out of the way of Fatal Attraction.
Unbelievable, Ash.
That's some damage. I hope everyone's okay.
You're all right. The boat's hurt.
Zyberger and Wanda B trying to get in there at the start. They're spun out.
Hey, don't you think they're trying to get the boat in here?
Yeah, they still got time though. Up. Monkey Dust, that's one of our really well done leaders so far in the series, but he was over that time.
Now he's got a drop score, right?
He's already dropped, he's only dropping a second right now.
He dropped a second?
Yeah.
I'd like to drop a second.
Well, Monkey Dust took a little bit into the right side.
They rejoined the rest of.
Right, it's a long starboard, so they got plenty of clear air now. Yes. Something is in the air tonight, a little bit of rain, and everyone is misbehaving. The J105s cannot find enough room. Big pile up in the middle of the line. Who's coming out on top? It's Crash.
Wow, what a nice start they got.
Oh, they had the speed.
I don't hear the horn either. Let's see if Andy can hold on to that.
J70s and the J80s are a little bit better. First boat was probably a boat length under on that one.
I'd say they were a lot better.
Yeah, a lot more behaved. But school's out as normal, doing just fine. Just downwind of the starting line, the Herreshoffs and Harbor 20s are going at it. They're going around a drop mark, and this is Garth Hitchens' H20 leading the way so far. Jim and Rachel Mead's Meteor, though, they've got something to say about it. They're in the lead overall and leading the race, proving why. That was great boat-on-boat action.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they've been doing it all season, too.
Mark Kiafaber's Pearl in the black boat there. He's the only one going single-handed tonight. Seems like it's working. It's light enough for it. Around the top mark, there was a split, but all the boats have come back together now, and first is a little bit unclear. But Ken Stevens Allegro, 323, has got the inside if it's a port rounding. Ann Harrington's Queen Anne, who's sitting in 10th overall, made it around that mark, squeaking through. Nice lead now. Everyone else chasing her down. The Herreshoff 12.5s are 5 strong tonight. Bill Muessler's Raven. Rounding green. Maybe a little close.
I didn't see any.
Even when there's only 5 boats out, it's easy for there to be a pinwheel happening. Gil Cochran's Dottie K's got the inside. Queen Anne is still the queen. Downwind there are no kites, obviously, so they have to match their driving angles well to keep themselves in front. The Cal 25s and the Allbergs are the last to start, and apparently the Cal 25s haven't had a fleet here since the 80s. They're showing that they deserve it. Timothy Bloomfield's Whitecap and Charles Eng's Stray Dog meet again, this time going in different directions. A lot of the Cals and Allbergs were built in the 60s and 70s, so it's neat to see them out here playing with the new ones. You have 0 chance of passing somebody by following them. As Laughing Gull proves, they tacked out to try to get some leverage. Oh, they're putting their kite up in a puff, and it is getting more behind them than in front of them. They're gonna have to turn down to get that sucker under control.
Yeah, it's perfectly under control. What are you talking about? I like it.
It's about as under control as a bucking bronco. Ooh, while we wait for them to hopefully get that thing under control, Cal 27 behind them chose not to set yet. Probably a wise move. Acton and Stusyk's No Name, and John Sherwood's Carousel.
Say that.
Carousel is
like
second and third around the Etchells fleet. And Jose Fuentes is nowhere to be found.
Carousel, is that like large in Chinese?
It sounds like 2 words mixed together. Here's Jose Fuentes. The J35s are having a great battle for first. We're at the last turning mark before they head in, and Maggie had a nice clean early drop. But 3375 not giving them any. It's Bazing right behind him. He just bought this boat. Peter Scheidt and Travis and Steele's Bazing. Peter Scheidt being Maggie. We're watching closely as both the skippers stare at each other down, staring the next mark down. Who's going to get there first? Maggie taking the high lane, of course. I mean, you're never going to pass somebody by trying to sail out from under them. They threw some bad air on Bazing. Now they're going through the spectator fleet on the way home.
Yeah, you pin them down and scrape them off on the chart house, I guess.
Maggie calls obstruction and room to tack. Since blockade runner, the FAR 30 is also finishing at the same time. Bazing might not have to tack.
Oh, the door's open, Ashley.
Oh, what luck! Oh, like a bad pick in basketball. They were taken out back here. Poor Maggie. Bazing was able to steer clear of the whole situation and take the gun. Nice job, guys. So just because there's a scheduled race for next week doesn't mean it'll happen. So all these boats out here who did well tonight, good job, because the results might be over after this race. Better to be sure to just go ahead and be great this week. So thank you for joining me, Bruce Nairn. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV. Hopefully we'll see you next week to wrap up this whole summer.
3, 2, 8, over.